Brand new frontman Jesse Lacey is facing brand new allegations of grooming. Following the band very recently reuniting after disbanding in 2017 when Jesse Lacey was accused of misconduct with a minor going back to the 2000s, and the band announcing a brand new tour just last week, Jesse Lacey is now facing more allegations, this time for grooming. In a very lengthy post on Medium, a user named Ayana, which I believe is how you say that name, detailed her experience with Lacy that began back in 2006 when she was 15 and Lacy was around 26 or 27. The author says that she met Lacy at a brand new show in Fort Worth, Texas in 2006, and after giving him handmade gifts, the two exchanged contact info, with Ayana and her friend subsequently being invited to multiple future brand new shows and frequently hanging out on the band's bus. Ayana then goes on to allege that at a show in Kansas, Lacy began being quote-unquote playful and was quote teasing, before then saying something to the effect of quote, "If we're gonna be friends, you're gonna have to put up with a little teasing every now and then." The two apparently maintained contact as time went on, with Ayana alleging that Lacy would occasionally make comments along the lines of quote, "I wish you weren't 15, and recalling a text message that Brand New's tour manager allegedly sent her about her and her friend that said something along the lines of quote, "You two are so cute. Jesse and I were just talking about how we want to snuggle with you both on the tour bus." Ayana then goes on to allege another situation where she and her friend were apparently gaming with Lacy on the bus when Lacy was teasing her about something, prompting her to jokingly ask, "Why do you hate me so much?" with Lacy allegedly saying in response, "I don't hate you. The truth is I'm in love with you, but you're just not old enough for me to marry you yet." Over time, Ayana claims that Lacy grew distant before then discovering that someone she knew had accessed her live journal and emailed Lacy screenshots of he and Ayana's AIM conversations, along with what Ayana describes as her quote, "most vulnerable thoughts about him." Lacy allegedly explained his point of view about that situation to Ayana by saying something to the extent of quote, "You've become a close friend, one of my best friends actually, and although we understand our relationship, others might not without more context," before then apparently saying that he had called Ayana's mother to enlist her help in getting that journal taken down. Ayana also says that in 2007, Jesse Lacey joined her and her family in New York City before then allegedly giving her a vintage Polaroid camera as a gift and putting his arm around her as they walked the streets as soon as her mother was out of view. Ayana finally goes on to explain why she feels that Brand New's upcoming reunion tour should not be happening, saying, "To my knowledge, he has yet to name specific behaviors that were problematic, like the grooming, manipulation, and coercion, and he never reached out to the victims to attempt any form of restitution."